Yo, what's cooking, gamers? We have WORC. That's right, World Online Racing Championship on iRacing in the dirt. I-55 coming at you live tonight. Now, this is a very important series for your wallet. That's right, cash money tonight, okay? Winners getting that deposited straight to their pocket. A whole $9.99. And I'm going to throw in an extra penny. We're going to round that rate up to $10 whole dollars. Yes, sir. Trenton Masters sponsoring tonight's stream. There he is with Masters Motorsports, rocking the first aid now, Chevy, and the best livery I've ever seen. Hold on, let's go back here. Who's rocking their socks off tonight? John Canizero with the top tier OCFS. Is that 18? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. John, I'm being completely serious. I love it. I love it. This he got it all figured out. We're going to keep our eyes on a sponsor here during practice. 6 more minutes left. Trenton Masters is putting up that prize money tonight to the winner. If he wins, I guess it goes to him, maybe. I don't know. It's possible. He's a great driver. And as of right now, he is the fastest on track with a 12:092. With a beautiful entry. Look at that. Top tier. Thomas Vickers, of course, out there rocking some fast times, sitting in second place with a 12:109. Brayson Collins out there as well. Benningfield. Brady Cax making the rounds. Michael Babbard. We got a bunch of drivers. Got 19 out on the track tonight. Pretty nice. Let's go over our rundown. So we got the Dirt Pro late models at the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55. 30 minutes of practice, ending up here with 5 minutes left. Off to a 5-minute qualifying with 2 laps, and then 8 lap heats with 8 cars per heat. A B main stacked of 12 laps with admin cautions, and an A main of 20 cars with 73 laps. Again, sponsored by Trenton Masters and broadcasted by yours truly, the Gaming Chef. Back to cooking it up here. Trenton Masters chilling down there. Let's go through our pack tonight. John Canizero, we got Ryan Zaboo, Brayson Collins, Justin Benefield. We got Ryan Martin, Cameron McCone, Bo Krebs, Brady Cax, Anthony Woodhull, Jason Dill, Michael Babbard, Lath Hicks, Josh Phillips, Josh Patterson, David Bachman, and Joshua Anders. I'm going to get the points thrown up on the board here for the Dirt Late Model Tour Season 3. Here we go. Babu. Thomas Vickers cooking up top. Mans with 40 ahead. Trenton Masters. And the way it's looking right now, Thomas Vickers is second fastest. It's pretty nice. It is very possible that he gets that second place, if not top, tonight. Pretty much how we finishing up our series here. John Canizero cooking up third place, 35 points behind Trenton Masters. We got Ryan Zaboo. And this is like almost exactly how we're starting off tonight with fastest in practice, right? Brayson Collins. Again, I mean, our top 5 is quite literally our top 5 in practice. So we got ourselves a good race here. 40 points behind. Ryan Matthew Martin, 64 points. Let's look for a nice close one here. We got a Blake Murray. Blake Murray ain't coming out tonight, so he might get passed up. Here we got Bo Krebs. Bo Krebs only 7 points behind Justin Benningfield. Looking at the times, they're very similar here. Bo Krebs point 0189 behind. See, Michael Babbard fell down 2 positions here, now 49 points behind Josh Patterson. We got Lath Hicks down there, 27 points behind Braxton Williams. Yeah. Justin Benningfield, all them good guys. Jamie Massey out there. You see, there's 67 cars in the running. You'll love to see it. We got Thomas Vickers up there. That is our championship standings, as we're running close on the series, honestly. Looking at our schedule, we have one more race at Eldora after tonight. Show you up here. Oh, there's I-55. Ooh, it's there. See, right there at the bottom. Eldora on the 228 next week is going to finish out our series. We're a minute and a half left in practice. Trenton Masters still cooking up top man spot at a 12:09.2. John Canizero trying to dial that in with a 12:175. Trying to figure this dirt out as we close nearer and nearer to the finale. Not sure if we're doing double points. I'd need Brayson to confirm nor deny. This is the first time in WORC history, I believe. We are at I-55. Oh, I thought we were going to be drifting around on a highway here, but it is dirt. And hey, a little dirt don't hurt, they say. Looking in the chat here. John Canizaro's telling Brady Cox to stay out from under his deck lid this week. Yes, you know, gotta, like that right there. Gotta avoid that, right? Can't have none of that now. And Brady says, no, he's gonna junk you like he did to Henry. I don't know. John Canizaro says, I'm taking Krebs with you. Okay. Who knows? Night races at I-55 suck, Canizaro says. He's not looking forward to it. Practice is ending up here. We'll see. All right, qualifying is underway. John Canizaro going to be making his lap out. Let's get a cockpit view. See how he's racing it up tonight. Let me know down in the comments who you think is going to take the race today. You know, Trent Masters is looking good, but of course John Canizaro always looking good. Little choppy, but a 12.606 or 6:23. There you go. It's going to be our fastest of the day, as he's the first one to clock it in. Tucker Halliday is going to be cooking up the top position here. John Canizaro does finish up a faster lap right there. He's going to take the pole. Bo Krebs ready to go on out, it looks like. You got it tonight, Thomas Vickers. All right. Thomas Vickers got it tonight. That's what I like to hear. Wait to see him out on the track. Michael Babbard throwing down some laps. See what he got. First lap in the books, a 13.5. That's not going to be enough to cut it. Let's check out his next lap here. Trenton Masters out on the track. 13.406. It's going to put him in 10th place for now. Trenton Masters Making his way around. Let's get a little cockpit view. Check out the man sponsoring today's event. Cash money going in the pocket of the winner. Thomas Vickers says that's his money. Trenton Masters just takes pole position with a 12.367. This is looking like a real good one. 12.395. All right. Still enough for the pole spot. John Canizero in second. Justin Benningfield coming out on the track. A beautifully liveried... Is that a Ford Mustang? You know, whatever stickers on it, right? Going around, Brayson Collins. Looks like he got 5th. How'd that happen? Am I right? David Bachman out on the track. Thomas Vickers still has yet to throw his times down. Benningfield rocking a 6th place spot. It's pretty fair. Bachman hits a 14th position with a 13.050. So 5.16. That's not going to be enough to move him on up in 6th place, finishing there. David Bachman finishing up at a 12.977. So you can get done on this next slide. That's a clean looking Hoosier. Not going to lie. That looks nice. 12.8. Might be enough to move him up here. Oh, here we go. Thomas Vickers out on the track with a new livery, black and white. Ooh, what's that on the roof? Looks like a chicken drum. I think it's a logo. Thomas Vickers, 2nd place, right behind Trenton Masters with a 13.99. Has to beat a 12.394. So Thomas Vickers locking down 2nd place with a 12.399. Couldn't beat out the 12.367. So close between 1st and 2nd here. 1 minute left in qualifying. Josh Patterson and Joshua Anders has yet to throw down any laps, so hopefully they can join us tonight. We got 46 seconds. We can chill to some music in the meantime. Oh yeah. So Thomas Vickers got it, huh? We'll see. We'll see. Trenton Masters sitting in the pole. Thomas Vickers, John Canizero. Here we go. Qualifying finishing up. First heat, going to be Trenton Masters, Tucker Halliday, Justin Benningfield, Josh Phillips, Cameron McCone, Michael Babrid, and Lath Hicks. Here we go, gridding up. Oh, and that red always just gets me. Yellow. These cars are always looking good. Always looking good, I gotta say. Is that Cameron McCone back there? Yes, sir. Michael Babrid. Trenton Masters, look at that. Yes, sir. They're all looking good. All different colors. Easy to spot for the casting. Gotta love it. All A-rated drivers. Highest rating going to Justin Benningfield. Lath Hicks not making it out. He would have been... Oh, there he is. He loaded up. There we go. The only one not an A, the C tier driver. That's okay. It ruining everyone being a different color. Come on, Lath Hicks. Better than that. There we go. Hey, it ain't green, but come on now. Here you go. Trenton Masters. Leading us off with Tucker Halliday. Behind Justin Benningfield, Josh Phillips, Cameron McCone, Michael Babrid, Lath Hicks. All ready to cook it up. Off to the pace. See some qualifying now. Everyone should make it out to the main event because we had less than 20 cars enter, so it's all just for some good qualifying. There we go. Pace truck comes off. Trenton Masters going to lead us off. Green flag drops. Here we go. Trenton Masters top slot. Justin Bennyfield right behind Tucker Halliday. Third place position. Cameron McCone going to bring up fourth. Battling Lath Hicks, who made a great early move up towards the front of the pack. Josh Phillips and Michael Babrid off to a rough start. The top three getting in pretty close to each other. Tucker Halliday trying to get in underneath Justin Benningfield. So he's going to hold off a bit, just stay in behind. No need to do anything crazy. Very clean lines from everyone here. It's going to be interesting here. I can just look at this start. What happened in the back? Little replay action. Oh, right into the wall off the start. Little spin into the wall action. Wow, that was the green flag. Okay. Off to live here. Trenton Masters, Justin Benningfield, Tucker Halliday, as it was. Karen McCone, Lath Hicks, Josh Phillips, and Michael Babrid. Rough night out tonight. Lath Hicks fell behind pretty significantly. We catch him with our leaders here 2 laps ago. Maybe Justin's going to make a move. Gets right on the rear of Trenton Masters. Finishing up, coming across the line here. 1, 2, 3. Masters, Benningfield, Halliday. Followed by McCone, Lath Hicks, Josh Phillips, and Michael Babrid making his way around to finish up our first heat and off to the second one. It kind of looks like he has underglow with that blue right there, don't it? I'm with it. I'm with it. There we go. Finished up next heat. Thomas Vickers. The man we're all trying to see. Ryan Zaboo. Ryan Martin. Anthony Woodhull. Jason Dill. Josh Patterson. There he is. Our GT winner. Coming out in a little Dirt Don't Hurt challenge. There we go. Thomas Vickers with the black and white. And whatever that is above the number on the roof, I really don't know. Vickers, if you're still there in the chat, let us know. What is that on the roof? It's the only thing in color. And maybe, is there a nice close... Can I get a close in on that? I don't think so. I mean, oh, it's right there. Well, that ain't it. That one's definitely not it. That's one that gets you sick. Nope. Oh, yeah. I'm going through them all. We got a bunch of cameras out there. That one ain't it. There we go, bunching it up. Green flag going down. Thomas Vickers, Ryan Zaboo. Ryan going on the outside here. Vickers is going to take it on this next one, but can he hold it off? Going to slide out in front, slow him down. Zaboo going to go into the inside. We got Ryan Martin and Anthony Woodhull battling for positions behind, as well as they go door to door through the turn. Zaboo looking for the inside on this one, but Vickers going to have the speed coming out of it, and he is going to lock it in right in front, and it looks like Ryan Martin's going to lock in against Anthony Woodhull. Vickers just inching ever so further away from Zaboo. We see a little change up here behind for third place. Anthony Woodhull both in the number 9. Love to see it. Ryan Martin, always a strong competitor. Don't get to see Woodhull out too much. So it's always quality. Josh Patterson makes his first pass of the day against Jason Dill, who's a little messed up here. Seen a little damage on the rear. Thomas Vickers looking like he's walking away with it here. Anthony Woodhull, Ryan Martin. Still relatively close to each other here. Going into the turn, I think that's about where they're trying to be. Jason Dill back there. I'd love to know what is on the roof of this car. Anthony Woodhull says the track is greasy. There we go. Thomas Vickers, Ryan Zabu, Anthony Woodhull, Ryan Martin, Josh Patterson, and Jason Dill didn't make it. What happened to Jason Dill? Get a little replay on him. Oh, just a DC, I guess. Okay. Sure. Next heat, going to be led off by John Cannizzaro, Brayson Collins, Bo Krebs, Brady Cox, David Bachman, and Joshua Anders. Looks like they wanted to get William Duval in. Brayson said he tagged the RR on the outside wall a 10th up. He should have gotten pole. Brayson, come on now. Should have gotten pole. Let's wake up now. It's reality check season, all right? John Cannizzaro. He's definitely faster. Come on, man. The nerve, am I right? The nerve. Mr. Thomas Vickers, if you're still in the chat there, let us know. What is that on your roof? I'm sure I'll be able to ask Cannizzaro on his scheme once he finishes in top 3 tonight, because I'm feeling it. Feeling he got the stuff. It's like the worst bunch up I've ever seen in my life. Here we go. Brayson, where'd you go? Got Bo Krebs, Brady Cox, David Bachman. Well, there you go. Just 4 cars. I don't know what happened to Brayson. Oh, he's back somewhere. No, he's out. All right. Oh, he's in. Game's being funky. Well, anywho, John Cannizzaro rocking it up. Brady Cox, Bo Krebs battling for 2nd place here. We see Krebs taking the inside away from Brady Cox. There we go. Ooh, gonna slide right in front of him. That could have costed him, but he did slow down to prevent the impact. We're gonna see a nice crossover here. In our little 8-lap heat with 5 to go now. Cannizzaro walking away with it as Krebs Cox battle. Just crossing over. Turn after turn. Someone's going to have to give here. Slides right in front. Crosses over again. Back to the inside. Brady Cox. Ooh, there we go. A little contact. It's going to slow Krebs down possibly, but he is going to have the outside here. More speed coming around this turn. Ooh, they're going to lock into each other. There goes the crossing over. John Cannizzaro, 2 laps to go. Boomhauer. There you go. Thank you, Vickers, with the Boomhauer. Final lap. John Cannizzaro coming across. He's going to take the flag. Bo Krebs, Brady Cox in that order. David Bachman coming across, and Brayson Collins. And there's our heats. Off to the main event after a nice little 3-minute warm-up. Get the music playing. All right, so we're saying Boomhauer, huh? All right. My man's Got the old King of the Hill. The old Jeffrey Dexter Boomhauer III. Huh? You didn't even know that. Okay? You didn't even know that. I don't want to hear it. We're top tier over here in the kitchen. Off to the practice session. Justin Benningfield. Fastest here. 2 minutes left. Ooh. So you think Thomas Vickers, huh? I don't know. He's gonna take it? Money on the line. Money on the line. Money on the line. Thomas Vickers going for it. John Cannizzaro in there as well for the top running. Trenton Masters, the sponsor of tonight's race. Very fast. As we see here in the warm-up, Benningfield is actually the fastest car out. I see Duval made it out. William Duval the second. That makes it exactly 20 cars tonight. So I believe we are not going to be doing a B main. So if Duval makes it on out. Duval is an A-rated driver. Love to see it. Thomas Vickers takes fastest car in practice. Okay. With a 12.144. A whole 0.1 faster than Justin Benningfield. That's what you like to see, and he parks it. Don't need to be any faster. I go Trenton Masters, 12.234. It's warm-up finishes, and we go into our featured event. Tucker Halliday pretty fast out there. Love seeing that. He did run the heats very nicely. All right, off to the featured race. And for the featured race tonight, it is 73 laps at the Federated Auto Parts Raceway at I-55 with WORC, sponsored by Trenton Masters. And checking out the lineup for tonight, we have, boom, there it is. Trenton Masters coming in first. The only one to hit 80. Look at that. John Cannizzaro in second. Ryan Zabu. Justin Benningfield. Thomas Vickers. Tucker Halliday. Brayson Collins. Ryan Martin. Top 8. Not in that order. Then we got Bo Krebs, Josh Phillips, Anthony Woodhill, Brady Cox, Cameron McCone, Jason Dill, David Bachman, Michael Babrad in that order. Josh Patterson, Joshua Anders, and Lath Hicks. Looks like our mans didn't make it out. Where we didn't make it into the event. We were looking for a William Duval the second. Didn't look like he was able to load in quick enough. Hopefully we'll see him next week for the final event. We got Trenton Masters leading us off side by side, door to door, tire to tire, wheel to wheel, control arm to control arm, axle to axle with Thomas Vickers. Here we go, green flag going down. There we see Masters taking the inside. Ooh, that was close, but Vickers in full control there. Back off to the inside. Canizero in behind with Benningfield. Vickers now going to take it, trying to slide up in front to slow him down. Little bit of touchy, but Masters is going to fall into the second place here as Vickers takes it over. And see John Canizero now dipping underneath to take that second place away from Masters. Canizero still dipping in. I think he wants that second place locked in here as he takes the inside. Masters finding the top side a little slower than he expected with Benningfield closing in. We got Zabu there as well, fighting for the spot. The back half of the pack getting a little squirrely back there, led by Bo Reps. Vickers now on the outside. Canizero is hunting him down. Trent Masters falls down to third. Again, the sponsor for tonight. Everyone is starting to spread themselves out. Ryan Zabu, though, going for that third spot. Trenton Masters slowly falling more and more behind. There goes Zabu going on the inside. Looking for a move, possibly. Gets right up on the rear. Ooh, I thought there was a little bit of contact. We got a man a lap down already. Michael Babrid. Not his night tonight, as we've seen in the heats. The heat was getting to him. Goes Zabu. Trenton Masters. Looks like he had a little connection issue. Ryan Zabu still fighting for the spot. See Benningfield just nipping his nose back in there, and here we go. We're going to get into a caution. It's Michael Babrid with the caution. See what he does here to bring it out. Just running into the wall a lot, I guess. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. It's the pace truck. Hold on. I'm gonna need to see that again. Yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah, pace truck doing, typical pace truck stuff. As we look into the lineup for the restart, it's gonna be Thomas Vickers, John Canizero, Ryan Zabu, and Benningfield. At the door to Bo Krebs, our top six. As we get back into it, Michael Babrid looks like he is going to remain off the track. Very rough night for him. Boomhauer rocking the roof. Thomas Vickers. Here we go. Early lead. Looks like Masters wants that spot back. Taking the inside. That is third place now. Trenton Masters now going up to second. Canizero up there almost 4 wide. As iRacing struggles to put him on the track. There we go. Masters back up there. Canizero tipping down under. Thomas Vickers going to be walking away with it as the entire pack is all over the place. Switching and sliding and crossing and driving. Trenton Masters there at the top. Bo Krebs closing in. We got a 3 wide situation in the back. Tucker Halliday in the beautiful yellow 16 there. Going to pierce in the middle. Bo Krebs right there on the inside. Thomas Vickers, though, walking away with it. Canizero just trying to hold it off as everyone just slowly gets in there. We see Bo Krebs a little bit of contact. Zabu getting some contact back there as well, but everyone just evening out. All the while, it looks like Brady Cox falling down a few positions. Bo Krebs all the way up to third. Good on him. John Canizero walking away with it. Now that you get away from the pack, right? All that bumping and grinding. Just get in some nice, clean section of the track. Krebs up into the wall. Benningfield looking to capitalize on that with Trenton Masters right there in his front. Ryan Zabu looking to get right in there with Benningfield. There we go. Benningfield goes for the move. Bo Krebs right there as well, next in line to get the sauce, but we got a caution out. It looks like a Josh Phillips as we hit the replay. Ooh, spins completely around, just loses control. Clean caution though, I'll take it. No one really lost anything, right? So everything on my timer here straightens itself out. Looks like Thomas Vickers and John Cannizzaro will be first, second, respectively. Bo Krebs, though, third place. Gonna have Trenton Masters on his door. Justin Benningfield. It seems like Masters has it's been defending more than attacking, right? I got to see some more aggression out of him tonight. Here we go. Green flag, Trenton Masters walking away with it. John Cannizzaro going to be door-to-door. Bo Krebs looking for that second place position. Going to go off to the inside. John Cannizzaro right there. Door-to-door, and look at Benningfield trying to move up the pack there. Trenton Masters right on the rear of Bo Krebs. Krebs has been getting into the wall. Yeah, you see him right there. This is going to slow him down ever so slightly. We got Benningfield right down on the inside. Ryan Zabu also making some moves out there. Oof. Got a nice battle back here. Benningfield, Masters, Brady Cox, 3 wide as they go into it. As they spread out, Benningfield takes a little contact. Going to go up into the wall now, down into Brayson Collins. Getting bounced around everywhere as he tries to figure it out, straighten out the car. Zabu takes quite a lot here. He's going to get spun completely around. Oh my gosh, just catching with Zabu. I think he was able to make it around. That is going to bring out the caution. I think it came out quite late, and that's going to stick him back there. I don't think he can work up back through the pack. It looks like they might give him that 16th position. Let's go ahead and get a little replay. Yeah, Benningfield was just getting bounced around, could not keep it under control, and gets back into the rear. Oh, it really just messes Zabu up entirely. Thankfully, everyone got around him nice and safe. So was able to re-enter the race with minimal damage coming out of that. It's always a positive. And it looks like they are going to stick him in 16th. Not quite sure. I think that's David Bachman there with him. Yep. All right. Gonna go off to the restart. Thomas Vickers, John Cannizzaro, Bo Krebs, Brady Cox, Trenton Masters, Tucker Halliday now. Our top 6. Halliday entering the mix. Everyone bunching up. On Vickers again. Thomas Vickers, always a strong competitor. Here we go. Be taking the lead on him. Look at Bo Krebs, the amazing aggression coming from him out of the start. Brady Cox right up there with him as they go 3 wide with John Cannizzaro on the outside. Dipping down under, going to cut Bo Krebs off of a lot of momentum here. That's going to stick him behind there. Not much position gain for him. John Cannizzaro going to look to lock in that second place position with Brady Cox now. Right on the rear, looking for the inside, trying to cut him here. Don't think he has enough speed to get up. Bo Krebs, with the amount of speed he lost earlier, that's going to put him in the rear half of the pack with Trenton Masters right there fighting for the lead of the second pack. Ryan Martin right there with him with Tucker Halliday at his door. Falling back, Brayson Collins. Got Jason Dill by himself here. Little Woodhull Lath Hicks action with Zabu trying to work his way back up to the front of the pack. Exactly what he wanted to see. He has an amazing car tonight with amazing speed. He is one of our top runners in terms of best lap. Looking at lap times. You know, it is Thomas Vickers at the front, John Cannizzaro, Bo Krebs. It's pretty much how we see it for best times in their position. So everyone in their respective spot except Zabu. He needs to work this up. I think he's going to. We check in with our leaders here. Canizaro's still there. Bo Krepp still able to hold off third, but who is that? Ryan Martin now enters the chat. Tucker Halliday in behind. Ryan Martin making some good moves. I gotta say, Bo Krepp's seen a lot of good stuff out of this driver lately. Once he gets in a position, he's able to stick with it. I've seen some nice aggression from him coming out of the caution. He's been in the top 3 before, and he certainly wants it to be a regular deal. But Ryan Martin's going to try and take that away from him as he battles for this position, although the caution comes out, so maybe we'll see something off of this restart. Let's go ahead and check in to see what we have here. Justin Benningfield, it's showing. Driving very slow. But that's about it. Just pulls into the pits. Anthony Woodhull also showing us some possible nonsense here. Oh, hold up. What? iRacing. This doesn't seem right. What is going on here? Completely, that kills that man. What just happened? All right, well, Ryan Zabu flips Woodhull over somehow. Here we go, all bunched up. Thomas Vickers going to lead us off with Canizero at the door. Here we go, green flag racing. Working up to the halfway point here. John Canizero right there. Bo Kreps again with that beautiful aggression that I love seeing from him off the start. It's exactly what you need. Canizero going to be taking the top side. Halliday there on the lower part of the track, trying to take some positions away right out the door of Canizero. Bo Kreps, beautiful driving from him. Now looking to put some pressure on Thomas Vickers. First time he's ever seen pressure tonight. He's right up there alongside, looking for the inside. Vickers going up high. And on that last lap, Bo Kreps was quicker as he temporarily just gets out there in first as they are door to door over the line. Wow, what a lap. 0.014 away from each other. Bo Kreps is fighting for it. Behind them, Canizero, Halliday going for fourth as well. Bo Kreps looks like he lost a little bit of speed staying on the inside. Still able to go door to door. I think Vickers is looking to go away from it here, but Bo Kreps inching ever so slightly ahead. I think Vickers is going to have the speed coming out of this one, though, as he had the outside. Back into the next turn. I think Vickers got it here. Just barely. The battle is intense as Tucker Halliday now trying to inch his way into this lead battle. John Canizero going to fall back to fourth position. And speaking of falling back, look at Trenton Masters all the way back here in seventh place now, battling Brayson Collins. Not the man you want to be battling. He'll spin you out and not care about it. Ryan Martin going to lead this second half of the pack. Canizero still bringing up fourth place. And look at Bo Kreps now. Thomas Vickers. These two fighting for each other. Thomas Vickers still cooking up the fastest lap, and Bo Kreps and Trenton Masters both have the exact same time. I'm not kidding. Exact same best lap time. So you know that he is a force to be reckoned with. The last lap, Vickers and Bo Kreps were perfectly the exact same time again. On that last lap that they just finished there, he was a little bit slower. Thomas Vickers is a little more consistent. Tucker Halliday right on the rear of these drivers, ready to capitalize on any possible mistakes. Bo Kreps sees him on the rear, but also sees that rear of Thomas Vickers. Let's get a little rear action of our own. See Halliday right there. Front end just dipping down underneath on that dirt. We are over the halfway point for tonight's race. Zabu working his way up now, 9th. See, Halliday is getting in there. In these last few laps, Halliday has been quicker. Goes for a little outside action. The speed is there from Halliday now at the door. I don't think Bo Krebs can go for the lead battle as much as he wants to, because now it is off to defense. But Tucker Halliday just clips into the wall slightly. That's going to slow down all of his momentum that he had looking for the position. And Bo Krebs now going to try and close in that first place position door to door with Thomas Vickers. Looks like Bo Krebs is just pushing so hard, and Vickers is just chilling up there doing exactly what he wants to do. And Halliday himself also pushing hard. Canizero doing what he does best, and that's just be consistent. But Bo Krebs, this is exactly what Masters wants to see in terms of the championship. Get him off that first place position. Ooh, Vickers gets up into the wall. That's going to slow him down significantly, as Bo Krebs is going to try and lock in this first place position as they close into some lapped car traffic. Halliday right there on the rear now. All three cars just pulling away from everyone. Bo Krebs in a beautiful position as they get into the lap traffic. It's going to be a battle to see who goes around who as we close into this last car, looking like Cameron McCone, David Bachman back there. Ooh, Bachman going to get into the wall. It's going to slow him down quite significantly, but all the winners are able to get around him. There we go. Taking the low side, Cameron McCone. Leader's going to be going around another car. Look like Brady Cox and Lath Hicks now standing in the way. Bo Krebs still leading this off ever so closely to Thomas Vickers. This is the longest I've seen the closest leaders battle. Ooh, we see, who's that? Lath Hicks getting pretty sideways there with a little contact from Brady Cox. As Thomas Vickers tried to get on the inside of Bo Krebs as he goes around, and we see, oh, some contact. That's to get into the next turn, but it's going to set him up nicely for the drift as they go around. Bo Krebs still leading it off, trying to lock it in. Thomas Vickers trying to get that front end in under for possibly a little crossover back and forth. Maybe throw some slider in there, he's thinking, but Bo Krebs is going to still hold it off as they go into 13 laps left. Look at that. Thomas Vickers now third place as Halliday is moving in as well as these two battle. Bo Krebs is our race leader. He has it locked in. Thomas Vickers third place now as Halliday secures the second place position. Fourth still John Canizero, quite a distance away, but we are going to run into some more lap traffic here. We just get in under 10 to go. Vickers took the high side, but the lap car was there. That's going to slow him down even more. I think what he needs is a yellow flag that can bunch all these drivers up. Halliday, though, is inching closer and closer in on Bo Krebs. Up on the high side, Thomas Vickers still trying to keep it together. Vickers was the fastest car on that last lap. Halliday going to get into the wall. Vickers now just hunting them down. A lot of speed coming into that turn from Vickers. He has everything he needs. Let's go ahead and get our beautiful big blue blimp cam. We see as they work into more lap traffic. Look at Halliday. Had the run on the outside. Going to have a lot of speed. Gets a little bit into the wall, but I think he has everything he needs to get into first place, and he does. Bo Krebs losing a lot of speed now. Thomas Vickers gonna try and get into the battle. We are running down the laps available. The top three, beautiful battle as they round out the end of this race. There we go. Vickers now on the rear of Bo Krebs. We're going to see a 1-2-3 finish. Bo Krebs going to take a little bit of damage there. Thomas Vickers hits a lot of wall on his right side. Going to slow down his momentum significantly, trying to get on the inside of Bo Krebs. You see Halliday on the outside now, almost 3 wide coming across, but Halliday has the speed. Lapped cars still quite a bit away. That could be everything. A caution could be everything. Such an intense race as we finish this one up. 5 laps to go. Get back into it there. Bo Krebs on the inside. Looking to take that lead back now. Halliday right there. I don't think they're going to be able to catch that lapped car. So is this going to be these three? As now Thomas Vickers looking to slide in behind Halliday to get that position away from Bo Krebs. The 1, 2, 3, 2 laps to go now. Off to the last lap here. Bo Krebs, Halliday, Thomas Vickers. Final lap. Josh Patterson is the one in the way. I don't think he's going to be anywhere near slowing it down. There we go. Gonna get in contact. They all spin around. Bo Krebs takes the win. It looks who got second? The timer doesn't even know. I think it's putting Thomas Vickers. We need a replay. We need a replay. I need an instant replay on this finish here. Oh my goodness. Halliday on the outside. Bo Krebs pushes up very wide. Halliday kind of cut it in so he wouldn't hit the wall. Takes all that momentum with him. Taps the rear. Spins around into Vickers. I don't think he had the run. Halliday's really the only one that had the run for it. There we go. He does cross the line. Was he backwards? On one wheel. Looks like he crosses the line on one wheel for Thomas Vickers. Now, did Halliday... I do think Halliday made it across. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at this. John Cannizzaro right there. Oh, look at the line. Look at the line. Gets across by a Lightning McQueen tongue. Sticks his tongue out to gain that spot. Oh my gosh, Cannizzaro almost stole that from him. Wow, what a finish. Bo Krebs takes it. All right, let's get into some interviews. Off to the Discord we go. Looks like I got Thomas Vickers ready in it. Guess we'll start with him. Thomas Vickers, welcome into the booth, my friend. Second place finish. That's where you started it all tonight. What an amazing battle that ended up being. Bo Krebs kind of worked his way from the middle of the pack all the way to the top and just stuck it there. Trenton Masters was just falling behind. Not too many restarts, but you know, you were leading a lot. You were putting down some amazing laps. And it looked like you just couldn't hold off Bo. So talk to us about that battle towards the end quarter of this race.
I waited too long to start doing the top in 1 and 2 and mid in 3 and 4. I was a lot faster than when I went to that line, and just every time I get a run, Bo kept just shoving my nose into the wall, entering one, and it just killed my speed, and I had to build it back up. But I railed him in that last 5 laps, but he got the win. So, but I mean, he killed the guy for him. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, you like you said, you're getting into the wall a little bit, losing your momentum. It looked like you had the speed, and then you know you just were losing it in that wall a little bit. You were very consistent out there. I think maybe it was the restarts that really closed the gap from everyone, just put them on your door. Cannizzaro went up there quite a bit, but he was falling behind now. I want to talk about the finish there. It looked like you really had nothing to do with any of it, because I think Halliday was just really pushing it a little too hard, but he did get into the rear view and he finished on one wheel. So talk to us about that last lap.
I saw them just get into each other, and I tried to duck low, see if I could get it, and when I did, I think one of them clipped my quarter panel, and it just threw me on my lid, and luckily, it threw me to the finish line.
Yeah, I was like, man, I need a replay. My timer didn't even know who finished in second. Maybe his rear catapulted him over. I mean, we've seen Ryan Zabu send a car flying without even doing anything. Little iRacing incident. But thankfully, you were able to get that second place. And Halliday actually narrowly got third. Like he stuck into the wall and could not get that car running. And Canizero almost made it past him, but he was able to secure that third place position. But I'd say you did good, man. Second place. Like you said, you're slowing down a bit, getting into the wall, losing that momentum. Talk to us about any other struggles that you had during the race, because you had a fast car.
And just staying out of the wall really is what it came down to. Trying to
Uh,
run up there, it's a thin line between hitting it and losing a couple tips because you smack the wall.
Yeah, I was seeing that from a lot of drivers. I didn't really see it too much from Canizero. I'm not gonna be able to hear from him in the top three, but he seemed very consistent out of the wall. Halliday, he had a couple incidents. Bo Krebs, yeah, he had quite a bit of damage on his car there from a little bit of wall incidents. Kind of the same way as you losing the momentum, but towards the tail end of the race, it seems like he was able to figure it out. Maybe the slick was working more in his favor. So while you're here, and Bo Krebs is there in the waiting room, deafened, so I'm not sure if he's going to be able to talk or not. But tell us a little about I-55. This is our first time for WORC out here. What's your experience with this track?
I like this track. It's a fun track. Towards the end of the races when it gets slick like this, it can turn into multi-lane track. But if you enter one a little too high, it can definitely kill you. It's a little tricky entering one. You have to kind of slide into it because there's a hole entered one, and if you hit that hole, it just slams you into the wall.
A hole. Okay. Talk to us about that.
Like right at the cutout, as soon as it enters turn one, there's like a little hole or like a little, just like a little bump that if you hit, it kind of throws your tires off, and it just shoves you straight into the wall, and it just eats you from there.
Interesting. Now, I've never raced here, so it's very intriguing to listen in on. I know a lot of drivers out there also aren't too familiar with the track, so some good insight there for sure for our second place finisher, but still our championship leader. Definitely Trenton Masters didn't take you off of it. Almost had that cash money tonight, but looks like Bo Krebs might be ready to talk, so I'll get him in here. Thomas Vickers, any other closing words before we get into our final race next week?
I just like to thank Brayson for putting on the league and doing the broadcast.
All right, Mr. Thomas Vickers. Great job putting on an amazing show for us tonight on that second place, and I will be certainly rooting for you next week for the championship victory. You have yourself a great night and get some practice in, man. Honestly, you probably don't need it, but why not knock it out of the park like you always do?
I'd never practice. I just jump in here and get the practice in the
There you go. I love
go
to
home
hear
up.
it, buddy. All right, man. You have yourself a great night.
You too. Thank you. See you next week.
All right. Up next, in the booth here, we got Bo Kreps, our race leader. I get to talk to him again. Oh my goodness, what an amazing race. Started from sixth place. Your heat races, your qualifying. They were good. They were fine. Not race winning. I gotta say, the times weren't there, but you were able to work and pick your way up towards the front. And I got to say, from my point of view, it looked like them cautions were really what put you in that valuable spot. And a lot of drivers, they are just kind of taking their spot, not really attacking. And, Trenton Masters I feel like he's driving very passive today. And John Canizero is very consistent in his spot. But the one car, the main car that showed aggression throughout the race was you, Mr. Bo Krebs. So talk to us about how you worked from sixth all the way to first with these heavy hitters in front of you.
Yeah, just he really did have to be patient, especially in the first quarter to half. It takes time, and obviously, one restart I tried something a little different, and it seemed to work, so I just stuck with that for the rest of the race. But it you just got to be extremely patient. I don't think I necessarily had the fastest car. Just came down to whoever up there at least could stay out of the wall. Obviously, I was just kind of floating through the middle, so it was relatively easy to stay off of anything or anyone.
Yeah, your best lap was the exact time of Trenton Masters, who finished out in 6th place. But you were a fast driver. Your aggression really showed. So talk to us, because I know there's a lot of drivers out there that would love to do this, but you dethroned Thomas Vickers from leading most of the race, putting down amazing times, leading the championship. And I mean, I don't want to say you made it look easy, but you made it look possible, and you definitely secured it in with the win tonight. So give us a little insight on what it takes to take Vickers off the throne.
It's not easy by any mean. It's Vickers is very fast week in and week out, and he's consistent, which is bigger than being fast. And that's something I really need to work on. I need to work on being consistent, especially up there on the wall. Uh, I feel like if that bottom one came in, Vickers would have ran away with it. It was only because I was able to kind of float through the middle that I was able to uh, even run side by side with him, I'd say.
Okay, yeah. I mean, you all ran side by side, especially with Tucker Halliday, which isn't in the room yet for an interview, so I don't know if I'll be able to hear from him. But talk to us about Halliday as well. All three of you were in it. It seemed like you had Vickers locked in, and all of a sudden there's a big old yellow car in your rear view. So how was it racing with him out there?
It was good. I first off, I want to apologize to him. I had no intentions on wrecking him for the win. That's not me. That's not who I've ever been. I was honestly settling for second, but then I kind of got shafted into one by Vickers. I'm not sure. It may have been netcode, but I got hit from behind and it just sent my car sliding ultimately. And I tried to catch him as soon as I thought I did. I gassed it up and was gonna give him room, and it just pushed me tight. And at that point, it was too late. So my apologies to him if he's listening. No intentions to do that. I don't race like that. I never claim to race like that. That's not what I try and do.
Yeah, maybe that's why he doesn't want to talk. Just a little salty, but that's all right. If it was NASCAR, I'd be walking down there to listen to it anyway. Get him canceled for his yelling. But I'm sure he's all right with it. Third place, he just inched across as John Canizero was coming full speed and just narrowly got it by the Lightning McQueen tongue sticking out. He just got that third place position. Thomas Vickers crossed the line on one wheel from Halliday spinning into him. Quite the interesting last lap, but it pretty much finished how it was going. You were leading up a lot of laps, putting down some amazing aggression, and Halliday with some aggression of his own. And Thomas Vickers able to take him out in second place. So, good on you. I love seeing you out here again. Love saying your name, the old Bo Kreps. So yeah, anything else you want to add here for your amazing win tonight?
Yeah. First off, it's Krebs, not Krebs. Uh,
Krebs, yeah.
yeah, with a P. It sounds like you're saying it with a P, so that's just one thing I wanted to say. But it was fun running side by side. You can't do that very much on the simulator anymore. It's sad because I love racing on the sim, but it's hard for people to race clean, it seems. So, and I'm not saying I'm clean by any means. I have my moments, and obviously that's, I guess you could say, one of them. But I got to thank all my sponsors: 168 Graphics, Team Outlaw Motorsports, Advanced Roofing Techniques, Rocky Coast Race Cars, and Fenton's Powertrain, as well as my mom, my brother, my dad, my girlfriend, and everyone else who supports me. I got to thank Bryson Collins for putting on this league, and all the admins over there, and you for broadcasting.
All right. Well, Bo, it was amazing seeing you out there with the aggression, with the speed, with the win. And one more race to go. You're definitely putting on some points, working your way up through the championship. You weren't there for every race, but Thomas Vickers, our leading championship, gets dethroned today just for the night. So love seeing that from you. Maybe we'll see you full time next season, but Bo, for tonight, congrats on the win, my friend, and we'll be seeing more from you.
Thank you.
All right, doesn't look like Halliday is gonna make it in to us for an interview. Maybe he has some choice words of his own, so be sure to follow in the Discord if he has anything to say. But until then, that's going to be it for tonight. If you enjoyed this race and you love seeing dirt racing, I have a lot more broadcasts on the channel and one more coming up next week as we close off the season with WORC. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss that. If you like today's broadcast, make sure you hit like. And if you want to see more of the Gaming Chef, you can hit me up on Twitter, on Twitch, and Instagram at _Gaming Chef. That's going to be it for tonight. I will see you all next week. Have a great night.